folks, and welcome to episode 30, I believe now, of Let's Play Rimworld Lakeside Ridge. I'm still not sure where the lake is that we're beside, but apparently it exists. You know, I'm going to check the world map. Are we near a lake? No. No. Kind of. Although that's an inland sea, so I don't know if that counts. Yeah, no, I think our name is a lie. Probably to attract tourists or something. That's why we get so many guests like, oh hey, I found this brochure for Lakeside Ridge, doesn't that sound fantastic? And everyone's like, yeah, it sounds great, let's go swim in a lake. And they get here and it's just a bunch of druggies and autocannons. Like 10,000 rotting skeletons in the corner. We're not good people. Is essentially the point I was getting at there. The hell is Thunder carrying? Or is that another rotten body? I think that's one of those Peacekeeper rotten bodies. So last episode we did lose Bashkir. That was kind of out of the blue. Udai blew his pelvis off. Of course Udai is now apparently naked. Well, he actually almost is naked. We need more t-shirts making. But I think Priscilla's actually... No, Viv is making those. Okay, well we'll see that in the morning. We did get Jet and Vig, and recently Viv. So we're not exactly struggling for people right now, but we have lost recently two very skilled individuals in Kim and Bashkir. I think in total now we've lost 5, possibly 6 people, which is a considerable amount. But we've all in all, I think this colony's doing pretty well. So I'm not gonna cry too much over spilled milk. Would like to see this crafting get done a little quicker, but... Oh, it's Vig, not Viv, who's doing that. Okay, so Vig is a tailor, which is good, because I don't think we have a great amount of those. Now, we still can't... Oh, we have planted gold! That means that we made it to rank 15 gardening with McKay. That's very nice. J-Bear is building us a couch and a TV, so that we can have a nice chill-out spot in... Nice chill out spot. Now I think we actually need some more cotton. I don't think we have any of that left. Or not much anyway. So we're just going to set out just a small grow zone here. Same as one of these others that it's next to. Oh, it's already planting cotton. Perfect. People will get round to that when they feel like it. What injuries do you have, Udai? What's up, buddy? Oh, you're just a bruise. And, you know, cirrhosis of the liver. Ooh. Combat supplier. And we're celebrating the defeat of one of our enemies, of which we have many, and have defeated them all at least once. Party's ended. And now everyone is heading to the same 2 bathrooms at once, so it might be worth us trying to build another one. So we have 2 between a lot of people now. Oh, it looks like we did have enough cloth for the sofa. But for now, Jebe, please go trade with that person. See what these guys have and what they would like to buy from us. So we could get some more medicine, but we make our own now, so that's fine. You can have all of these really terrible melee weapons. You can take the Tommy gun too. Like, we have a few of those. And you know what, we haven't used these grenades. I've been hanging on to them and I think it's kind of pointless. World War I steel helmet we'll get rid of because we have our advanced stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for that. We're just going to make a bit of silver and then let them be on their way. Shame we haven't met anyone selling animals yet, because, well, the type of animals I would like is Muffalo, because to, no, Udai failed. To make it across the map we would need pack animals, which the elephants could serve as, I believe. The largest unmodified land animal that can use its tusks as tools for moving objects or as deadly weapons. So I think it's possible, that we could tame some elephants. But I'm really hesitant to try because I don't want to piss off an entire herd of elephants. Looks like Udai's trying again for that sofa. Vig making stuff, J-Bear's cooking. And yep, looks like we can use that vampire moth meat. Don't know how much we got of that, but I think it was a decent amount. Things are still going well. Jet, why are you having... Oh, you still have sleeping sickness. Let's check, does anyone else still have that? Thunder, Dunsmore and Jet. You know guys, I would rather you rested until healed. This is one of those ones that it just takes a long time to cure. It just takes a long time and a lot of resources. What do we have going on out here? A bunch of resources being harvested, which is super nice, including some uranium. And I think we are going to have to wait for our batteries to be fully charged again and replace those geothermals with the advanced, which we do have, but it's a heavy investment for each one. So our sofa is ready, and that's just literally exactly what it says on the tin. It's a nice sofa which they can watch tube television from, which takes 8 components, but that is a pretty big joy source. And it doesn't look like people are actually listening to me when I've assigned them joy for the afternoon, and I've given them plenty of options of things they could do. Okay, I don't know how much steel shrooms do we have left. I really don't see many of those left now. I'm not sure if I see any of those left. Or do we have some outside still? Oh yeah, we still have some outside, so I think we're down to the stuff that's outside. I think we've cleared out our storeroom of steel shrooms. So that's pretty cool. There's someone in that group called Badass, so I'm guessing they think highly of themselves. Yeah, we are losing power. No, I think we could build advanced solar as well. So I think it might be worth throwing 1 or 2 of those up. Let's check. What do we have in our power? Advanced nuclear. What does this take? Oh wow, it takes uranium. And advanced components. Energy output 3600 for the advanced solar. But what does regular solar get? 1700. So close to double. Not quite, but close to double. Or was it 3400? Yeah, so it's literally double the power output. 7,500 for that versus 3,600. Wait. Oh, that geothermal isn't even connected. Udai, could you please build that power conduit? No wonder we were having trouble. I think people are, people are having a gathering ceremony for Bashgear. And it looks like that's done. So they gathered around and they took an hour to remember him. Guess I'm gonna have to manually prioritize all that stuff. Well, they're on the way, that's fine. So that should be connected into the grid now. And I am going to have to remove these radios because they play copyrighted material. So say goodbye to those, to the copyrighted radio material. How many of those components do we have left? 32, so we need someone to get on with that. That is on the list. Pretty much everything is on the list right now. It's a big list. that wall is not looking so hot. I'm guessing we've shot that quite a bit. Still, we have good meals going on. Looks like we're making stir fry right now. How many of those do we have? A lot of those too. Doesn't look like we're making many of the survival meals with the nutrient paste whatsoever thingy. We also have a TV now, so people can watch TV. We can play poker, we can play pool, we can get high. It's a good life in this colony, except for all of the people who keep dying. That kind of puts a damper on things. What are you making, Priscilla? Armor vests. Well, they do last a lot longer than power armor, so... Alright, so... we should have those llamas and those boomalopes. When we get someone who's better at animal handling... Let's see, where are we on handling? We have a 7 and a 9. And an 11. Okay, well, Thunder has a passion for it, but he's just that bad at the start that I don't think I would like him doing that. Major break wrist, Thunder and Jet. That makes some sense. They've basically been bedridden for a little while. As long as they don't go around trying to kill everyone in the colony, we'll make sure that's fine. Not a lot of hauling getting done. More and more stuff being left out. Set that as a higher priority for a couple of people, see if that makes any kind of difference. So it's 7 AM. It is permanent summer. People are up getting breakfast and feeding the sleeping sickness people. Yeah, it looks like our batteries are much healthier now that that one's been reconnected. Big, what are you making right now? T-shirts, good, we need some of those. Priscilla's still making an armor vest. I'm guessing that's because we had one spare, but we've since gotten Chet and Vig, who are going to need their own. Double strand, smelting plasteel. Still those shrooms out there. Oh, the eclipse is over. Cool. That was actually a couple of days. Still Thunder and Jet. Our power up has probably just went up quite a substantial amount there as well. Wonder how many of those moths we actually managed to get. Well, we've got a pretty substantial amount of food, so it's all good either way. And I'm gonna guess that these are ready to harvest. Yep. But we just have so much steel and plasteel right now that we're not going to bother planting anymore, just for now. So I want to get through some of that uranium, maybe get us a nice nuclear power plant going. In fact, I might build a third smelter and have it be for uranium. That way we can actually have all three in, we'll put them in fairly small grow zones and just allow them to trickle in over time. Grow zones we had before were definitely too large. Let's see, who else has crafting on a high priority? A lot of people have crafting on high priorities. So it's gonna get done. I don't think we care about that. I think the block drain's probably been resolved already. Is our water tower still keeping up? Yeah, it's doing okay. Small disease risk because it's untreated. I don't know how to treat it, so I guess that's just going to be a thing. Paint fixtures. Huh. produces a variety. Okay. A water well, is that treated? I don't believe so. Well, whatever. We're gonna get diseases anyway, like no matter what we do. And I'm not sure what the treatment process will involve yet, so we'll get around to that. We'll figure it out, I'm guessing, eventually. There we are. So bills. Bulk smelt. And then do forever. There we are. So now we're making use of our uranium now too, or at least we will be. It was Vig chatting up just now. Nicole, I think. Kelly, how are you feeling? Your husband died. So it's still going to be another entire season after this one before she's over that. What's that? Visitors. Okay, well, I don't think we care too much about that. Okay, McKay and Udai are fighting again. Looks like this time at least McKay didn't beat Udai into unconsciousness, so that's nice. Although they are now going to take up valuable medicines. What's that? Priscilla. Where are you, Priscilla? Could you please go finish that? Because I hate sitting there seeing that just unfinished on the floor. Oh, looks like we actually have smelted some uranium, so we're going to be making more advanced components. Although I don't see too many people making regular components. Oh, somewhat Oliver has left one half finished on the floor so other people aren't taking over. I see. Oliver, you turd. You're the worst. He's also, I think, the only guy we have doing the smelting, so. And now. Let's go to. Oh, I see. Do 2 4x4. Actually, no, that's not big enough. We'll go for two 4x12. 5x12 is what we've been using, isn't it? So we'll do 2 5x12s. We'll go for our steel shrooms. And then over here we'll go for our plasteel bulbs. Oh, we have a psychic soothe. For which gender? Nice, that's good, because McKay will probably be unhappy because she just got into a fight. And for very obvious reasons, Kelly isn't feeling too good. I'm looking around and there aren't really many places we could put another bathroom. We might have to just make do with the 2. And I guess, JB. Okay. Oh, I see what it's doing. Starvation. Please feed people. I think Udai's getting rid of his vest now. Alpha beavers, we're not too concerned about that. We have a nice healthy tree grove of our own. We don't use very much wood. Okay, so we actually have just a little bit of uranium. So we have Viv and Vig. That's going to get a little bit confusing. Hopefully it won't get too bad. Oliver's still smelting things, still smelting those steel shrooms. It looks like we are getting new things planted. tattered apparel. Who's wearing tattered apparel? What are you wearing? It's tattered. Well, you're wearing a dead man's vest and a tattered duster. So, it's not great. We might have to force Oliver to finish off that basic component he was working on. Let's see, bulk smelt and gold furnace. Oh wow, requires 15 crafting. What's Oliver on? So he has been working pretty much non-stop on that smelting for a while. 15, okay, so it won't actually be long before Oliver can do that. And he might have needed that to actually do the uranium, now that I think about it. He's probably the only one we have who can turn uranium into, yeah, bring it in from the bulbs. Major break risk from the... I mean, I'm not forcing him to stay in bed now, but he just isn't doing anything. Because he's got a priority on bed rest to get better. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have Oliver finish off that other component. But we're building up our advanced stockpile, which is nice. We have 8 of those now. Oliver has found more steel shrooms from somewhere. From outside, I'm guessing. Alright, so... how impressive is this room? It's dull. Okay, let's try and fix that, shall we? You know, I think we might have to rearrange this entire room at some point, or just build an actual genuine hospital, because we've been using this makeshift ward for a while now. And I think it's probably... Yeah, well, we know it's not a good place, so maybe we build a new one. This is all soil. I'm not seeing any marshy ground here, so we might build a hospital ward just here. I think that is what we're going to do. So, let's go for structures. I don't think we want a bone wall. We will go for a bonecrete wall, however. There we go. And then we'll get a bonecrete door. Amazed by their score. Someone left me a crappy bowler hat, and someone else left me some leather from a snow hare. Now then, on the floor, we're actually going to look for sterile tiles. Now these take silver and steel to make. These are incredibly expensive, but they are worth it for the simple reason... Actually, I don't think we have any more of those blocks, okay. Yeah, for the simple reason that they... check something. They make it much more unlikely that you will catch diseases by being in there. Okay, there is a mad animal out there somewhere. There he is. You know what, Viv? Get back for now. You too, McKay, because we all too often I've left that too late and we've seen people just get their faces blown off by the turrets or by each other because an animal is too close to them. So we'll let these two stand here. Awesome. We can now demilitarize them, let them get back on with their day. Also, we have a bunch of elephant meat in here now, which is pretty dope. Looks like Yudai's going to construct this medical ward. And then, I'm not sure what we'll do with this. I mean, I can't really think of anything. We might just deconstruct it so it's out of the way. Oliver, what are you doing right now? Smelting uranium. Good man. What's that there though? I think we're going to cancel that for now, and we're going to have Oliver finish off his regular component. Because, yeah, he's holding up the work that needs to be done. Because it takes these regular components to make the advanced ones. So we're using our using our regular components to make advanced, reducing our regular components without resupplying them. There we are, perfect. He can get back to smelting now. We don't need him hogging up the bench any longer, but now the people who use that bench won't try and construct that component that he was working on. They'll make their own. Major break, Chris. Colonist needs treatment. Dunsmore. Oh, Dunsmore had a break because he was in there with a sleeping sickness and now he's just pigging out on food. You know what? I don't blame him. We'll let him have his thing. There's that crappy bowler hat that someone left us. We're up to 9 of our advanced components, which is really good. Is that enough to make advanced nuclear? No, 10 and 250. So we're not too far away from being able to do that, but I don't think it's particularly on the list right now. We're doing pretty well with the power resources that we have. Finally getting around to burning a bunch of those bodies too. Got a bunch of stuff planted. Another night well spent. Dunsmore, how's your health? Have you been treated? Now you are not being treated. McKay, I think you're a doctor. Yeah, you're just not a very good one. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, Oliver's trying to chat up Nicole. I don't think that went well just now. Why are people starving? Oh, cool. We haven't seen enough of these lately. Oh crap! He's trying to set the bed on fire that Jet was in. Well, once he gets out of that breakdown, he'll go get some food, and that's the dangerous thing with sleeping sickness. It's such a morale debuff. These sterile tiles are great. By the time you actually finish them, they're really good. Oh, jeez. So people will be coming to firefight now. Thunder is still setting fires in those fires. But now this is a home zone, people will be coming, and it's raining, so it's fine. Yeah, people won't fight fires that aren't inside the home zone, and apparently that wall didn't count as the home zone. Now that we're making advanced components in uranium, the only thing that's stopping us eventually being able to leave the planet is that AI persona core. And I'm not sure what we can do about it right this moment. Oh, look, Thunder's watching the TV. Oh. I don't know how Udai fails to construct so often. The guy has like an insane construction skill. Like he's really good at it. Things are breaking down. Like we know about the fire starting spree. Those guys have had a really poor experience with us so far. They showed up, they got shot, captured, converted, and then... oh no, I don't think we captured Thunder. I think he just showed up. I don't remember. Right, looks like the floor is almost got all its resources assigned. Of course, it is going to take a while to build that. These are really high work per tile. Like it's 25, I think, per tile, which doesn't sound like much, but that's a lot of tiles. Alright, so what's going on over here? More component construction, looks like. And we're going to be on that a while now. Now that we can actually make the base components to put into our advanced, we're going to be doing that for a hot minute. It's still strange to see Kelly sleeping alone. And JB. It'd be weird if those two hooked up now, the two widows. But stranger things have happened. Okay, we really need someone to do some hauling for us. Let's take a look here, see who's not doing anything vital. Viv. Well, Viv, you should be hauling as a first priority, but you're not. Oh yeah, we're going to put this along the first run, so anyone who's not doing a first priority thing, carry some stuff around the colony. We have resources outside that are going to waste. We have a bunch of stuff that's just sitting around instead of being burned. Smoke leaf is rotted away in storage. Don't see that happen very often. Udai and JB back to building the hospital wing. That is going to be, I think, like it's going to be the end of next episode when we're actually putting the finishing touches on that. But it looks like people are finally carrying things around. Because that has a pretty negative impact as well. On people's mood, because the rooms they're working in look like ass and they get upset about it. Okay, we have a significant amount of uranium now, which I'm pretty pleased about. Oh, Priscilla. You know, as long as you actually make that, Priscilla, then we'll be fine. How much gold do we have left? Quite a bit. We'll probably have to look into buying some if we can't make our own, but we'll wait and see. Colonist needs treatment. Dunsmore. Okay, Dunsmore. Rest until healed. That's sleeping sickness. That's going to be another couple of episodes to resolve. You die. Could you... Yeah. I know you're going to leave that steel behind and that kind of sucks, but... Beavers are still on the map. Tea leaves are rotting away in storage. How long until our trees are ready? 100%. Okay, they're actually ready to be harvested. Priscilla's out there doing it now. And we have quite a few pieces of wood outside waiting to be brought in and added to the stockpile. Unless people have got those already. Nope. But we're definitely not as strapped for resources as it looked like we might have been. Oh wow, just everyone getting stoned. Take a look at everyone's health. Stoned on smoke leaf. Which makes them chill out before bed. Oh, we have more steel shrooms? Have we had a harvest of those already? Nope, I guess we just had more still. Well, yeah, it's still going on those floors, but not quite as long as I thought maybe it would take. This colony is such a bizarre shape. Like, if you were to design one, like coming from day one with a plan, this is not what it would look like. In fact, anyone with any knowledge of how to play this game would probably not build something like this. It's just a bunch of odd buildings like glued onto each other, and it's really, really quite odd. Okay, Jet, what are you up to? What is your plan? Oh, you're bringing in guns from people. Okay. Wait, is Jet a girl? Yeah, Jet's a woman. I assume Jet was a dude. It's just like the helmet covering up the hair made it look like a dude. Looks like the others are still resting because of their sleeping sickness, and I think that's going to be with them a bit. That's not something that we're going to deal with very quickly, unfortunately. What's that you're making? Just components. Priscilla. Can finish off that advanced component. Vig and Priscilla, are they? Is Priscilla turning down Vig? Yeah. Jealous of Udai's bedroom. I need the best one. You know what, Vig? You just got here. Maybe slow your roll there, buddy. Because, yeah, pump the brakes, kid. That man's a national treasure. How about that? TV's rotting away. I don't think we're too concerned about that. Another armored vest being constructed. We must have started cycling through those again. What are you making? Oh, just components. Okay. How are things looking out here? Looks like we denied sewing on this. Yeah, we have. Just to let them get through the backlog. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have something fun to do here before we end off this episode. Poison ship up there. It is on fire right now, which means we're about to get some rain. But we're going to go with our usual tactic. Now this one is close enough that they might actually aggro onto everyone else. So we are going to militarize everyone, put them there. I'll grab Udai and put them over there. And then we're going to organize a real genuine defense. Of course, Jebe not going to be super useful in this fight because the mechanoids don't often get into melee combat. Everyone else, we're going to put at different areas of the bunkers again, because that is a system that has worked out fairly well for us. Oh, there we are. Alright, so oh, did you miss? Oh wow, he is missing, yeah. Oh boy. Run, yeah, you die. Run. You know, Jebe, you can go Mana Steel Mortar. Doesn't look like they are going to aggro onto us, so yeah, we will unassign them, but we are going to restrict everyone to the home area so that they don't go wandering out and get shot in the face by these guys. And let's see, Nicole. No, we'll get Udai on this with a mortar. Jebe. Yeah, you can keep constructing. And then Kelly, you can man that one. Oh, I forgot about that power line. This is going to make the room look uglier if we have it laying on the floor, so we are going to deconstruct all those power conduits. A local boomalop has gone mad. It's not really on my list of highest priorities right now. Wait. Please tell me you didn't fire that at the boomalop. I think they're aiming at the boomalop. God damn it. These people are the worst. Oh well. So architect power, let's get down here because we're deconstructing that. So we're gonna add power conduits. And I definitely think these people are aiming at boomalops. Well, hopefully they actually kill it. But it doesn't look like they will. Oh well, they killed all those ones. So that went well. And of course they're now hitting our walls. Starvation. Kelly. Now Kelly, there you are. You can unmilitarize and get on with your day. The turrets should be more than enough to take care of like a single boomalop or two. Well, those ones are inside the walls now. Looks like by the time they got here, they didn't really think of themselves as threats. Oh, nice. How much did we do just now? Oh, nothing. Are these guys gonna... Yeah, they are. Bear over there. Let's take a look. Who has sniper rifles? I know Udai does. He has that awesome phase 1. Nicole. So if we can attract these two back, we'll just go deal with the centipedes in the morning. Nope. Okay, well, we'll deal with those guys tomorrow. We'll let everyone get a good night's sleep in them, and then we'll see to that. I guess what we're going to have to do is come out over like this way somewhere, maybe behind all this stuff, set ourselves up, and then allow the snipers to draw them into us. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. And hey, we're halfway through with our hospital room, which is nice. Dunsmore needs treatment. Oh, he's trying to make calcium powder. Well, you know what, for now, we're going to draft everyone and go out this way. And we'll see to the treatments and stuff after. Okay. So let's start off with J-Bear. We'll want him near the front. Get him behind those rocks. We're going to save Udai and Nicole for last. Because they have the really long range guns. And there's a possibility that they will just shoot. Oh. Well, it looks like the enemy has longer range guns than us, so we are going to have to start moving up with pretty much everyone, except the snipers. Man, there's really not very good cover out here. But I guess that's basically the point, right? Like, the game doesn't want us to be super comfortable in our position. So we'll go for a mass move up here. Hopefully no one takes a fatal shot, but I would be surprised if we all make it into cover without injury. And now we just have to rely on overwhelming firepower. Did that one get back up? That guy sucks. I really wish he was dead. Why you don't mess around with mechanoids, kids. Apparently miniguns are just terrible forever. Look at all the shots we put on this guy and he just doesn't care. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a lot of the injured rescue a lot of the really badly injured. So we can basically get them out of the fight. And then, this is a very bad plan, we're going to have J-Bear move up under cover of sniper fire. Get into melee with this thing and really start hammering it with his, with his hammer. And then we're going to demilitarize Udai because we know what this guy is capable of. To behind that, get you much less likely to friendly fire. Yeah, that's actually probably what we're going to do with Udai. Move him up behind. Oh man. Yes! J-Bear just essentially dueled a centipede. Okay, we have a lot of injuries to take care of right now. We're going to have Viv just finish off the poison ship. Meanwhile, everyone else is going to be like rescuing and tending to each other. Demilitarize, demilitarize. So all of the med beds are filled, and we still have injured. Yeah. So Viv was actually one of our doctors, but she's a little bit busy right now. We'll come back and we'll label all these to be finished off, but we'll deal with that another time. Boomalove is pregnant. I mean, that's acceptable. We have a bunch of our stuff dying to this poison ship. Let's just not Viv. Just go melee attack it. Awesome. All right, so we've stopped the spread of the poison at least. Severe illness, Oliver. Viv, tend to Oliver. He's got 5 hours. His left leg was shot off. Jesus. Alright, who's diseased? Thunder. Yeah, this is gonna be, there's gonna be a recovery period here. You die instead of sleeping. Tend to people. So we're gonna have to make at least one more bionic leg. More diseases and infections. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough recovery period. And the couple of doctors that we have are going to be very busy, I think. Oops, severe illness. Jebe. You die. Ah, you guys are already doing that, okay. And Oliver. Well, Oliver, he's just going to be... Yeah, it's just going to take him a hot minute to recover. So let's take a quick look through everyone's health. Okay, so Vig still needs tending to. So does Jet. And so does... Oh! Oh! Well, Jebe's dong was ripped off by a centipede. My condolences, Jebe. Castrated by mechanoid is not something I would want on my medical history. Priscilla, you're gonna rest until healed. Yeah. So join me in the next one, folks, for the recovery period. Well, we're going to try and make some bionic wedding tackle for Jebe and a bionic leg for Oliver. As usual, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the